Just my thoughts. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
So what you saying? I'm thinking. It's on my mind. Get it on my chest. It's on my mind. Get it on my chest. I'm thinking. So what you saying?
Just my thoughts. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Welcome to the new segment, Just My Thoughts. Shout out to everybody out there. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification button. Now today, we have a situation. I think the rap game has finally gotten to a point where it's in the right direction. And when I say that, I mean it's finally getting to a point where, you know, the real is coming to the front and the fake is slowly but surely going to the back. Now, make no mistake about it. The position of this person that we're about to talk about, where they've been, how far they've gotten, the accolades, the you know, the number ones, the consistency, all the things, you know, he's done for artists, you know, that ain't to be ignored. You know, it's not to be, you know, taken lightly. Now, with that being said, if you don't know, now you know. This is the time in the rap game, far as entertainment, you know, far as the music, far as, you know, the consumption of, you know, what rap is, you know, kind of about, you know, competition, you know, likability, this, that, and the third. We already know that, you know, Drake is presumptuously, you know, the top guy, number one guy in the game, right? Right, and here lately he's been befriending, you know, two certain people. The first one, of course, is 21 Savage. And we saw that last year, you know, year before that as well, with their collaboration, Her Loss, you know, the tour, you know, the whole nine, right? So the next person he's been, you know, really being, you know, tight with, close with is J. Cole. And we all know J. Cole from Virginia. He is mixed. He has a white mom and black father. Just like Drake. A white mom, black father. So being that they're both mixed breeds, I'm pretty sure they bond a little bit more than everybody else. You know, I'm sure their conversations are a little bit different than everybody else. I'm sure the things that, or just the way they see the rap game is a little bit different than everybody else. You know, let's just, you know, be real about that. So, all right, they've gone to be tight. Now, where did this come from? Didn't come out of nowhere. You know, J. Cole's always been a humble guy, you know, whatever. Has always bigged up Drake and vice versa, you know what I'm saying? And that's fine, I guess. You know, I guess that's fine. You know, I guess that's cool or whatever. But it's a lot more other people, you know, that Drake has been, you know, taking shots at, you know, has kind of ruffled some feathers, made bad relationships, has just dissed, period, you know, has just, you know, came across as an enemy, pretty much. Now, let's go back. Let me take you back down memory lane real quick. All right. First, you got Kanye West. Now, Kanye West is what everybody says Drake is. Kanye West is really what everybody thinks and says Drake is, which is the #1 guy at the top by itself. No comparisons, none of that. All right, so that's the guy who also, helped Drake along the way, as he was coming up, and somehow they got tied into like being enemies and having beef. Now, I don't exactly know how that came to be, but that just is what it is, and it's been going on a long time. Maybe Drake realized he can't ever be a Kanye West. He could never. You know what I'm saying? The skill sets just ain't there. The influence just ain't there. It's a lot of things that just ain't there. So that's #1. #2, let's not forget Pusha T already demolished Drake. Already demolished him. Already bagged him. Body bagged him. On wax. Verbally. With lyrics and, music. Through the music. So that got swept under the rug a little bit when it happened. I remember Jay Prince had to step in and say, hey, hold on. You can't just do my man like that. Hold on, Pusha T. Don't say nothing, Drake. Don't say nothing. I got it. I got this. So he basically saved him. He saved face. He pretty much deflected the ass whooping, the verbal ass whooping on wax. His image, he had him on the black face. Drake did the black face thing, mocking the culture. And he just destroyed him, talked about a bunch of things. You can still go Google that song, YouTube it, Spotify it, Apple Music. I'm sure it's everywhere still. All right, and Drake didn't give a response. He didn't, he didn't make a song. He didn't do pretty much nothing. After Jay Prince told him, hey, don't say nothing. I think that's when he came out with the Keisha, Do You Love Me? And, the TikTok sensation song and all of that came about, and it just got swept under the rug. Now, Pusha T, that is a Kanye West artist. That is Kanye West's man. So, I'm sure Drake just... If his dislike for Kanye was at a 10, then Pusha T lyrically destroying him, that took it to maybe a 15? Basically, the hate probably, grew a little bit more just because of that. So that's 2 points for Kanye, 0 for Drake. All right, so let's just keep going. All right, so Drake has a lot of other, rappers or just artists in the game that, that fuck with him. He's did features with, made them household names, sorta, not all the way, but pretty much, the start. And, just an alliance, type of thing, it's broken a lot of artists. So, but one artist that he didn't break, he simply, collab with, just try to ride a wave, stay relevant. Drake is really, really good at that. Real good at that. So, who else better to ride a wave than Future? That whole Atlanta, wave, and Future is the guy,
in Atlanta, in the South, period, per se. So they did the What a Time to Be Alive. They did the collab album. It was a nice collab. And, the relationship seemed tight, Let's fast forward to, 2020. And they were supposed to come out with the part 2. What a Time to Be Alive. They dropped the, what was that called? Life, something about life. Life is Good. Drake on the first part of the song, and Future on the second half of the song, and it was it was dope than the motherfucker. So we was expecting that to drop. COVID happened. No shows, no touring, no this, no that. Quarantine, lockdown. So the album I thought was like, postponed or, just we're not going to drop it yet type of thing. But it never came out. So that to me, I thought something of that. I thought something was going on. Because why don't you drop that? Future and Drake, part 2? Like, am I missing something here? Like, you supposed to drop that, but it didn't drop. So, okay. Let's fast forward to, 2021. Still, the mixtape or the EP, the album, it still ain't dropped. Meanwhile, Drake is still putting out records and projects. So, you still don't think of nothing of it. You still don't think it's a big deal. Maybe, they just waiting. Probably dropping some more joints, freshen it up, and okay. Alright, so 2021, Kanye West that's when he went on Drink Champs and really kind of shook the game. Drake had dropped, this was when Donda finna drop, and it was a whole big old Drake and Kanye thing. So I can tell then that the Drake and Future album wasn't coming out at this point. Once that happened, because that started a whole new wave. It was, Drake and Kanye times 10, Godzilla versus, King Kong, probably one of the best interviews that Drink Champs has ever had. It was when Kanye hopped on there. And right after that, it was a free Larry Hoover concert with Drake and Kanye in LA. Once again, Jay Prince stepped in and tried to make this shit something peaceful or whatever. Drake made a whole mockery of it, saying fuck Kanye still, I just did that, for Prince. So we back on that vibe. Alright, so meanwhile, Future, keep in mind now, he already up 2 points. Kanye West, I'm sorry. Meanwhile, Kanye West is still up 2 points on Drake. He's still up 2 points. Here's where it kind of get tricky and here's where it start to fizzle. Kanye fucks with Future. Speaks very, very highly of Future. Very highly of Future. Travis Scott, he fucks with Travis Scott. And he definitely fucks with all the producers. Kanye West is, he like the godfather of the game. Everybody fuck with Kanye. Look at all the features he has is on his albums. So, okay, we get to 2022. And now Future is dropping a project. His best project yet. Him and Drake have a couple features. So at that point in 2022, things were still okay. Things were still okay because they got the feature and they got the hit smash, Wait For You. and another one too. But Wait For You was the big record with Tim's. Never saw him perform that, or just never saw him, just collab on that, far as together. But in the midst of all that, something happened. Now, it's some rumors. It's some rumors about stripper or model or something, that they both had an encounter with, had dealings with, and that's supposed to be the, the motivation for the beef. But I'ma just be honest, I don't think that's it. Just cause Future's involved, like I definitely don't think Future is, tripping about a female, Nah, not Future. But I could be wrong. But let me go a little deeper. Okay? Let's go back to last year. Metro Boomin. He puts out Heroes and Villains.
9mm Smith & Wesson being loaded.
Soundtrack to, Spider-Man. And, he produced that. He produced that. It made some noise. And, nominated for, this and that. And, it kept going up against Her Loss with Drake and 21 Savage. Now everybody know 21 Savage fucked with Metro Boomin the long way. They done a lot of work. They got a lot of history. And even Drake got, tracks with Metro Boomin. But in this case, Metro Boomin went publicly and said, hey, my shit was better than that Her Loss. Fuck the Grammys, this, that, and the third. Like, he really called that out. Now, that was number one. Now, what motivated him to say that? It wasn't because of the music being nominated over his. No way. No way. It stemmed from something deeper than that. Way deeper than that. You don't just do that. I don't think I've seen that happen, me personally. As long as, the Grammys have been here, and, as long as, the rap game, hip hop is, been in place. As such a big artist like Drake. Matter of fact, that was real big right there. So you already got Metro Boomin, on his head, and at that point he didn't give a fuck about, anything, befriending Drake type of thing, that might have caused Future and Metro to link up, and decide to do, a project this year, because Future didn't drop last year. Here we are, the Future and Metro Boomin project, We Don't Trust You, and boom, just like Dynamite, nigga, boom, nigga. You got Kendrick Lamar with the hot verse on that one song, and I think that just pretty much sold the album. That pretty much just sold this album. It really don't matter what he got, to follow up with this. He got this right here. So Kendrick Lamar, he put out a nice verse, man. He put out a nice verse. It's got the industry, it's being pushed, it's being played, it's being, it's being consumed. Now, following this, is just like a gauntlet of people, kind of showing their hand. Far as, with Drake, you got Rick Ross, taking sides. You got Nav taking sides. And I'm pretty sure, others as well. Who knows what side 21 picking. My guess is, the obvious, but right now it's a little bit of excitement and just a little bit of excitement for new music. Um, who knows what's gonna come out of this? Drake is a very he has a team around him and he moves a certain way. He does what he does in certain ways. I don't hear Jay Prince saying anything coming to the rescue yet. I don't know. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Drake is already, starting to be petty or starting to troll, a little bit with inviting Rick Ross ex girl or current girl on to his concert, personal delivery or personal invite. So you probably see a lot of that going on. You probably see a lot of, tit for tat type of things. And far as, music goes, I'm sure Future and Metro ain't done. I'm sure it's something in the tuck. I'm sure Kendrick Lamar got something in the tuck. Maybe he's coming out with something. J. Cole's dropping this year, so I'm sure it'll be something on that. So, here down the line is gonna come some direct music, you know what I'm saying? Some shots, some jabs, So, who knows what, the next person gonna say? Who knows what J. Cole gonna say? Who knows what Drake's gonna say? I really don't see a Drake feature just being a smash like this. I don't see a J. Cole feature being a smash like this. This really hit hard. This really hit different right here, like that, with Future and Kendrick Lamar. And you're dealing with a South nigga and a West Coast nigga. I don't know how hard Kendrick Lamar and Future, fuck with each other. I don't know if they have become friends because they got the same enemy, but musically they both can do some things. Just gotta get your popcorn way back and see, but that was, a brief, rundown of what happened. Maybe it'll come out a little later, just deeper, what's really going on. And, we can get clarity and context. But, for right now, man, just enjoy the show. It's gonna be some back and forths. It's gonna be some petty shit. It's gonna be some, it's just gonna be, a show. Y'all tap in. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button. That way you get it as soon as I give it. Thank you for watching. And you already know what this is.
Just my thoughts. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
So what you saying? I'm thinking. It's on my mind. Get it on my chest. It's on my mind. Get it on my chest. I'm thinking. So what you saying?
Just my thoughts. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah.